I just kept training, never stopped training. I'm 43 years old.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm 43. I turned 43 on March 14th. Man.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I turned pro at 35, which is late in life. I had a lot of bumps in the road, a long life. You know what I mean? I lived a wild life up until I started pro fighting. I like to say that professional fighting itself has saved my life. It took me away from all the shit that I was into. So I do this on a daily basis at my age, and I say more for my mental health. I need to be in the gym every day. You know what I mean? If I take a day off, I feel like shit, and I ask myself, like, why didn't I? Whether it's a little run or anything, just get myself in there for a couple minutes, and I feel better about myself. So during COVID, I got the ring. I got all the stuff in my backyard. I never stopped training. At that time, this is by coincidence, my boxing coach was my backdoor neighbor. He lived on the other side of the block. So
really,
he'd walk around the block. He's he's a 60-year-old man, so he'd be training me with a mask on and shit. You know, with the plastic shield mask. And I never stopped training. Then this fight got offered. We took the fight. We studied this guy, and I'm every fight I would see, I was like, man, this dude. Every time somebody rushes him, sticking his arms on his chin in the air. Every fight. I'm like, you know what, coach, let's practice this. It was a month of just the same move, the same shit I did. Just jab and just overhand right. And man, again, we made history. It landed, you know. And that was my moment. Born and raised Miami, Florida. Grew up with a single mom. A single mom raised me. She's still around, thank God. She's an amazing mom.
Shout out moms.
Shout out to moms. She did the best she could raising me, but she was a single mom, so she had to, while she was working and trying to put clothes on my back and a roof over our head, I was out on the street, trying to find out what else is going on. And when I say this, I don't say this for any pity or any, too bad for him or whatever. But I never had a father figure, never had an uncle, never had a cousin, never had any male role models in my life. So my male role models and the shit I learned were from my friends and the older dudes around the block, you know what I mean? So I learned how to do the bad shit fast. And again, while my mom was working, trying to keep a house for us, I was out on the street figuring it out. Joined little gangs and stuff as a young kid. Got in a ton of fights growing up. I went to juvenile detention center as a kid. As a young man, when I turned like 23 years old, I went to prison in Florida. Did a couple years in prison for fighting on the streets. Came out. I grew up with Pitbull, the artist, the rapper, the musician. That's still my brother to this day. So when I got out of prison, he was on his way up. This is 2006. He wasn't where he's at now, but he was climbing the charts. So
he's a cool ass dude.
He's
man.
A fucking great guy. He's a great guy. He's my brother. You know what I mean? More than we've elapsed the friendship shit. You know, we've been together since we were 11 years old, and we lived together. Awesome. Yeah, his family's my family. My family's his family. So in 2006, when I got out, he came and saw me. I got out on a Friday, and I remember I called him. Yo, I'm out. He's like, look, I'm on the road. I get back Monday. Get ready. I'm gonna go get you. Monday he comes, picks me up, takes me on a shopping spree, all new clothes. I had shit from a couple years ago. I just got out of prison. So he takes me, he's like, listen, I'm going to give you the rest of May. I got out May 6, 2006. He goes, I'm going to give you the rest of May off. In June, you're on the road with me. In June, I went to Okinawa, Japan, Seoul, South Korea. I went to Milan, Italy.